Hi cuties. So here we are, back on some Skate 4. Just a couple days removed after their latest Season 1 update, and we got some stuff to talk about, y'all. So my initial video about the update was pretty positive, all things considered. I mean, I had just gotten home from work, I was super happy to hop on the game, and I didn't look at anything on social media regarding the update. But as it turns out, the update was not going over so well with literally all of y'all. I felt so bad reading the comment section because, like I said, my video was really positive, I was having fun, I knocked out all the new hard challenges, and everybody in the comments was like, my game's crashing, black screen, all that. Oh, now I got a glitch. Oh, I don't have wheels anymore, that's pretty cool. Oh, this is sick. Funnily enough, right before I hopped on here to record this video, I actually got hit with the black screen of death and I could not log in. I had to keep reopening the app over and over again, so I see the pain that you guys are going through. Not only that, this is actually the first time I've been on the game in a couple of days, and I'm very saddened to report that there are no new challenges, at least ones that don't involve ticks. So that means the very slow grind of trying to get this skate magazine thing, where the fuck is it at? This skate magazine thing to be leveled up, it's just going to continue to be a slow, guttural process. I'm only on page 3 of it. I need 65 more to get to page 4, and there are 7 pages, is that it? Oh no, there's 10 pages. Funnily enough, this is actually what was this? Oh, good lord. They said this battle pass is actually going to be one that doesn't have as much content because it's a smaller season for whatever reason. 13,665 ticks, y'all. Oh my god. If we look at the tasks, I think I could do quite literally everything and I still wouldn't have enough. Not to mention, you guys were pointing it out in the comment section, I didn't do the math myself, but apparently they don't give you enough sand van bucks in the battle pass to buy the next one if you 100% it. That's sort of like basic common courtesy that these new battle passes need to have. I mean, I think Fortnite started it where, you know, you get enough V-Bucks and you can afford the next battle pass just by buying it once. Obviously, you got to put the work in game and stuff, but that's still just a nice common thing to have for these people. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm just back on here and there's not much to do. I don't want to do the basic default challenges because, you know, I've said it in my previous videos, they're not really that entertaining to me. The new challenges that they added were actually a lot of fun and I was having a blast on them, especially with their updated difficulty and stuff. But these fucking old challenges, bro, the repeated ones, and you know, the fact that I've been in the playtest for months and I've done them over and over and over again, I just don't feel like doing them. So here we are back in Brick Switch, one of my favorite spots in the entire map, and I think I'm just going to do some realistic skating for the day. That's kind of just where I'm at with this game in general. Like, I don't really want to keep grinding and stuff if it's just going to be the same boring old challenges over and over and over again. And I'm sorry if this is going to be more of a negative video than what I usually put out. It's just, the community is in a very bleak state right now, I'll say. All the bugs, all the glitches, all the greed, it seems like. I mean, we didn't even get to the fact that, hold on, let's go back to the shop real quick. They still have this Isaac Clarke bundle in here, and this shit is 3,350 sand van bucks. Now, this shit is so egregious. People in other forums and other gaming forums were talking about this and the price of this in particular. I mean, disregarding the fact that it doesn't look that good at all. I know it's supposed to be like a cobbled together, like Halloween looking, you know, costume or whatever. It looks like shit, y'all. Not to mention that just the shop in general is pretty much the exact same as it has been. They haven't updated it at all. It's just like, what are we doing? Like, what are they doing really? What is Full Circle up to? It's kind of just to the point now where, you know, if you're not just a big fan of skateboarding games in general and just enjoy playing skateboarding games, you're not going to have fun playing this game. The casual gamer that's just hopping on to play a skateboarding game is not going to have fun, dude. And don't get me wrong, like, I love this game. I really do. I love it. I will continue to play it. I will continue to support it. But it just really sucks seeing the devs, you know, not really give us any sort of comment on a lot of the bad things that's been going on with this update. So many people's games are just straight up broken. I was looking at the replies on their tweets and shit, and people are just tweeting them black screens. One dude had like a full green screen, like his entire screen was just green. It's such a weird thing. Like, I don't know how the update broke so much shit for everybody. The update was supposed to fix shit, not just continue to add more broken things. Session Skate Sim is getting an update at the end of the month, so I think I might make a video on that if you guys are interested. I'm not really sure. I love Session Skate Sim, and it's kind of what held me over all these years, you know, waiting for Skate 4. Also, let's get one thing straight. Everybody is roasting me in the comments for still calling it Skate 4. I don't care. I'm going to continue to call it Skate 4. It's the 4th one. Also, I kind of just do it just so people in the comments be like, you know it's not called Skate 4, right? I just think it's really funny, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it's really frustrating because like Full Circle or whoever just runs their Twitter, they're only really talking about like the fucking stupid soundtrack updates and stuff. Like, oh, look at these new songs we added. I'm not gonna lie, nobody cares about that right now. Can we get some updates? And before anybody comments that it's still in early access, I really just don't want to hear that. This game is in a very, very, very playable state, and I feel like they're just kind of labeling it as early access, you know? It's kind of what Fortnite did for a very long time. Fortnite was technically in beta up until like very recently, but we all knew that game was finished though. I mean, like, come on. It's just really sad because it's seeming like we're not going to get real content until this game until about like season 3, when they're going to allow the community to start building their own maps and stuff. I mean, who knows how long it's going to take to get there. I mean, that's probably, you know, half a year away. It's called the Chum Bucket. How the fuck did they get away with that? I don't know. It's just really sad to see because I want this game to prosper. Like, I love skateboarding and I love skateboarding games in general, so I obviously want this game to succeed. One thing that they did change that I actually do like, I like this new pushing animation. I mean, I wish they gave us the option to go back to the old one if we want to. That's something I've been asking for in general. Like, we need, I mean, honestly, we need like pro skater pushing animations. Could you imagine if we got like Tony Hawk's where he puts his hand on his knee or whatever the fuck? But I mean, yeah, as you guys can see, this is one of the big things that they added right here. They like changed this entire canal thing. We can go skate this, I guess. I don't know why I said canal. This is obviously a bridge, but you get what I'm saying. It just feels like a big letdown in general. Like, you hear season 1 for a game and you think it's going to be like, you know, an amalgamation of a bunch of different things for us to indulge in, but it's really, it almost just feels like a precursor for something bigger to come. I mean, I would hope so at least. I hope this isn't just the entire season 1 and we just have to deal with this for 2 months. And I try not to send too much hate to the devs because, as I'm aware, I don't think their team is that big. And I'm sure, you know, EA, their publisher, is the one making all the decisions to shove these microtransactions down my throat and shit like that. Sure, if it was up to them, they would just make an actual real skateboarding game that just costs like $60, you know, with the story and whatnot. That's what just makes me sad. It's usually the corporate greed that kills these games. It's not really the devs' fault for the most part. Sure, they have a whole bunch of quotas and sales things they have to meet, and it's just really fucking sad. And that's why they decided to sell us, you know, an Isaac Clarke bundle for $30+. I just don't understand how they expect us to level up this battle pass. Like, there's no new ticks things to do. I don't understand that. Those challenges that I was doing in the last video were super duper fun, but altogether I got them done in, like, within an hour. So what am I supposed to do until then? Not to mention, I do think it's pretty scummy that, you know, obviously if you go over here to the shop, you got the cool brands in the shop where you have to spend real money, but if you go to this little stupid dumb fucking skate pass they have, sorry, I don't know why I got so mad right there, but obviously if you come over here to their skate pass, you know, none of these are brands. None of these are real skate brands, you know, none of this represents real skate culture. It's just some shit that they crafted. And for the most part, that can be fine for like default like jeans and whatnot, but you know, I want some cool decks and shit. I can promise you guys though that all this negativity is coming from a place of love though. I'm genuinely not like these other people that just want to see the game crash and burn. Like I want them to take, you know, criticisms like this and harbor it into something and make it positive, you know, try to make the best out of this situation. See, this game still has a long way to go, but when you're making a live service game, you have to give players a reason to log on every single day, you know what I mean? And right now, as it stands, for somebody like me, I don't really have a real reason to log back on and do challenges and whatnot. I really hop on just for the love of the sport. Skateboarding has always been my favorite sport of all time, so obviously I have a real reason to get on every single day, but for the casual gamer that just wants a fun video game to play in the meantime, I don't think they will have a real incentive to hop on either. That's when it really does start to just feel like a mobile game in a sense, because obviously like a mobile game doesn't really have real gameplay. It's just trying to suck as much money out of you as possible. Another thing that really sucks is, Brick Switch is my favorite corner of the map over here, and they just decided to add one new challenge for it. Like, what the fuck? This tiny section of the map has some of the coolest, most realistic spots in the entire game, and there's still nothing to do over here. Now, they did put out statements saying that they will be releasing stuff as the season goes on, but who knows if it's actually going to be, substantial enough. You can't just like drip feed us small amounts of content and expect people to be happy with that. Like, it's just not good enough. Side note, doesn't this look like the spot that Sheckler went through in that one part that had the My War? Anyways though, yeah, it just really sucks to see the devs like also just not talk about the problems on social media as well. Like, just be, honest and just come out and be like, yeah guys, we fucked this one up. We're working on a bunch of fixes. We're gonna keep pushing out content for you guys, and just, be on the lookout for that. Instead, it's still such a happy-go-lucky like Twitter account or social media account where they're just like, look at these new songs we added. Send us pictures of you skating. Like, bro, can we address the elephant in the room, please? I promise I don't mean to be this negative about it, but as someone who wants this game to succeed, it's just really sad to see them, watch it crash and burn in a sense. And you know what sucks is I actually do like the new lighting update. I'm one of the few people that actually does, it seems. I think it creates like a new realistic atmosphere that is just pretty cool to skate around in. But I have noticed I've been getting a lot more frame drops than I was before. I'm getting about like 140 frames right now, which is a lot, don't get me wrong, but I was getting, near 200 before, and I'm on the exact same settings still. This really sucks because I haven't seen them make a comment on any of the performance issues, any of the bugs that people are having. They're just radio silent on it all, and it's just really odd to see. I'm not gonna lie to you, like, I want to continue to play this game and especially post content on it for you guys, but, you know, when there's a bunch of games coming out, you know, shout out Battlefield 6 dropping tomorrow, super duper excited for that. It's like, you know, what reason do I have to log back onto this, you know? Obviously, just my love for skateboarding will just transcend all that shit, but you know what I mean. It's sadly getting to the point where it's like, you know, in my brain I'm thinking, should I just wait and not play this for a long time and allow them to update the game until it's out of early access or something? But at the same time, like, the skateboarding is still super duper crispy. Like, the game just feels so fun to play. It's just sad because we don't have any real content at the moment. But yeah, that's kind of just how I'm feeling with the state of things right now. I mean, it's kind of in a somber state, all things considered. I really want this game to continue to prosper, and I don't really know if it's ever prospered, to tell you the truth. It's kind of been hated on ever since it's been announced to be a free-to-play game. But I just want it to eventually form into something beautiful for the skate community, you know what I mean? The fact that I only just now was able to get a real skate brand deck right here, like I finally got the creature deck, like, that's sickening, dude. It's so weird because in the playtest, like, I mean, honestly, close to a year ago now, they had Nike stuff in there. And ever since this game dropped in early access for everybody to play, it hasn't been seen. Like, where did the Nike deal go? Like, are y'all losing brand deals? Like, what is going on? I don't know. I've actually been thinking about going back to the older skates and maybe uploading some gameplay of that for y'all, especially Skate 2. That's one of my favorite games just in general. I would love to hop back on there and show you guys like some of my favorite realistic spots in that game. Oh my god, boy. I could actually emulate that game really well on my PC, so let me know if that'd be something you guys be interested in. Just comment. I don't know. But yeah, that's just sadly how I'm feeling about the game right now, man. Like, it's kind of sad. I don't really have anything to look forward to anymore. Like, I was super excited for the Season 1 update, and then, you know, ever since it dropped, it's kind of just been crickets, you know, even though it's been a couple days. But it would have been nice to see them be like, hey, you know, we know about the issues and stuff. We're working on them. We're also working on a bunch of new content for you guys, you know, new map stuff, all that. It's just sad to see, you know, for somebody who actually wants this game to succeed and who's actually a fan, you know, it's just really sad to see them not give us an update. Obviously, the game will always have haters. It'll always have people that want it to crash and burn just because it's a free-to-play, you know, live service video game, and there are people that won't play those no matter what. But for the fans that actually want it to do good, it's just, you know, it's just sad, bro. Then I'll probably just be getting on, playing for, you know, maybe 30 minutes, just doing some realistic tricks and then hopping off, sadly. There's just not much to do right now, y'all. So I think that's where I'm going to end it off for today. Thank you for watching. I love you guys so very much. And comment down below how you're feeling about the update too. But love you guys. Bye.